everybody, lately I've been asked to do a tutorial on the brain mold that I use to make my brain candles with. The mold is by Fred. Okay. A lot of you have asked how I thread my wick through such a mold, because obviously this was meant to make ice cubes with, so it doesn't come with holes. So I'm going to show you that now as quickly as I can because I have small children. So I usually go to the dollar store and I'll spend $2 on a pack of needles. You want to get a fairly heavy needle, usually for darning socks. So I'm holding this fairly close to the camera. It's bigger than it actually is. But you want one with a fairly large eye in it so you can thread your wick through it. And then what you're going to do is, now I've already punctured this. I'm just going to show you guys, okay? Let me see here. You can see the puncture wound. That's where I stuck the needle the first time, and that's where I stick the needle every time I thread it. So, you take your needle, you run your wick through it while your wick is dry, which means not prepped. And then you figure out where your center is on your mold. And this works for any mold like this. You just have to kind of gauge roughly where the center would be. So for me, this was roughly the center. Then you would push it through, you would pierce it, okay? See? Do-do-do-do. And then you would just thread it through and bring it up. And then all you do is you would clamp off your wick. Once it comes through, you just measure it roughly and go from there. It's simple as that. You do this for any rubber mold that you can get your hands on. I have another mold that I use. It's also a silicone mold. It's hearts that I found. It's a cake pan that I found at the local thrift store for like 50 cents. And it makes gorgeous heart candles. And it's the same method. You just find your center, you pierce it through. So once you pierce your hole once, you always have that hole. And you are always going to use the same hole every time you go to thread your wick. You're going to use a needle to thread your wick. Just push it through like so. And that's it. And then you can use gray stickum, which you can get at any local craft store. Hi. This is my 4-year-old. You can get gray stickum at any local craft shop that sells candle making supplies. It just looks like gray clay, but it's really sticky. It's like gray tack almost, but it's meant for candle making. You just put a little bit over top, make sure that you cover your entire piece of wick on the bottom, and away you go. I hope you guys enjoyed.
Bye-bye.